Hey, what's up, you guys? Bringing another action figure review to you. And this is an unexpected figure, and I mean that literally. This was not the figure I ordered when I ordered it from Amazon. I ordered the Tomar Ray and Abensur. That's the figure I ordered, and I was expecting to get. Then he came delivery from FedEx. I opened him up, and I'm like, what the? So this is just literally an unexpected figure that I was not really supposed to get. So I tried to return him. You know, Best Buy was giving me hassle, so I said, you know what, just forget it. So I kept him, and I was really upset about it at first. I was beefing about it, but then I thought of a couple of bright sides. One bright side is you won't believe how much this figure is selling for on the aftermarket on eBay. People are selling this figure for $100+. That is just insane to me. That is crazy. So they're selling this figure for $100+. And also the other bright side to this is that I'll be able to add to my Green Lantern Corps collection. So I was pissed and I was upset about it at first because I was like, this is not the figure I wanted. I wanted Tomar Ray and I wanted Abensur. I'm still gonna get, you know, that figure. I'm still gonna get it. So the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Why am I upset? Especially when people are selling this figure on eBay for $100+. That's insane. I don't know why that reason is. Maybe he's super hard to get, but here we are. So that's my story on this figure. So let's get into it. DC Multiverse, Green Lantern at the bottom. Yep, because this is, well, as you see, there's two. Now, I'm not the best. I mean, I know a pretty nice bit about the Green Lanterns, but I don't know. There's a lot about the Green Lanterns that I don't know. And these two characters, I don't really know much about. So I don't even know their names. But yeah, see, Green Lanterns at the bottom. They didn't even put their name. I don't think McFarlane know their names either. So you got DC Multiverse, McFarlane Collector's Edition, Green Lantern from the Green Lantern Corps. Because, yeah, they are from the Green Lantern Corps. That is obvious. And you got Green Lantern here on the side. This is number 22 in the wave. You got DC Multiverse. And you have Green Lantern Corps up top there, the DC logo, the old school DC logo, which James Gunn brought back. I think that's pretty cool. Number 3, July. Yeah, this is clearly from the comic books. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps. Nice. That is nice. I'm probably gonna cut this out of the box and probably hang it up somewhere. The Corps soars united in triumph. And so you see more characters that McFarlane couldn't make, and he probably might. We'll have to see. We don't know. Is McFarlane going to make the rest of these Green Lantern characters? I think he should. He did Tomar Ray and Abensur, obviously. But here's other characters that he should do. I mean, Hal Jordan, he's done Hal Jordan like 3 times now. So, there's more Green Lantern Corps members that I'm sure us comic fans would like to have. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see. So window packaging up top. We saw the sides. We saw the box in general. We know that this is the collector's edition. And also this is a McFarlane Platinum edition. So that makes these figures very hard to find. And I guess that's why people are selling it for insane prices for $100+. Because these McFarlane Platinum editions, they're just too hard to find. They just are. They sell out quick, and then after they sell out, that's it. It's like you're pretty much assed out. So, but anyway, let's crack this figure open. He comes with a lot of accessories. And I can't believe I'm actually reviewing this figure, but here we are. So stay tuned. So here we are. We have him out of the packaging. And so I'll get into the accessories. His a lot of accessories, which is a good thing. That's a very good thing because, it makes us fans and purchasers, we get what we pay for. And when you include a lot of accessories, that is always a good thing. So we'll get this out of the way. The classic McFarlane DC stand. We all know what this does. We all know what it is. So McFarlane is going to have to change the DC logo because James Gunn changed it. Well, he changed it back to this, which is awesome. And so here's the trading card, and once again, you see all the characters. You see the McFarlane Collector's Edition. You see them on another planet. The Green Lantern Corps, that is just awesome. And on the back, let's see if they mention his name. So Green Lantern Corps data file, as we read it, in brightest, oh, sorry about the light there. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight, which I do know that by heart. And I'm so proud of myself. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Those are the words of the ancient oath that every member of the Green Lantern Corps, the most elite institution the universe has ever known, must speak out loud before doing their sacred duty and charging up their emerald power rings. The most powerful weapons in the universe. The members of this intergalactic police force come from every known sentient species in the cosmos, each a fearless warrior with indomitable willpower. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say McFarlane don't know the name of these characters. This wolf face guy, I was watching D Hunter and he knows the names, and he said both their names, but I have the worst memory, so I forgot. I mean, I watched this video, he said their names, I was like, oh, okay, I remember that. No, I don't remember. So that's just so that just goes to show where my mind is. And so here's the other character, and just very good. I mean, look at the details, look at the texturing, the paint, the sculpt. Excellent, just excellent job. This is really good. This is really, really good. You got the greens and the yellows mixed in there, green mixed with yellow, texturing all throughout his head. Just outstanding. I wish I knew his name, but I don't know it. And then you got this one. I'm calling him Wolf Guy. Nah, but this is awesome. And like I said, I was initially upset because I didn't get what I paid for. I wanted Tomar Ray and Abensur, and I got this instead. But you know what? Now having him in hand and looking at him, I'm glad I got him. Sometimes things happen in life, and things happen, and it happens for a reason. And I got him, and I was really shocked when I was looking on eBay and saw how much he's going for on eBay, which I would not. I'm not saying that this is no awesome figure, but I would never pay $100 for him. No, that would be a hell no. But I got him for a retail price, $30, and I say he's worth it. I say this Green Lantern Corps members are worth it. Is it worth me double dipping for to make sure that I could display both of them? I would say no. I mean, in my opinion. But if you guys out there would like to collect more than one of these guys so you can display all of them, yeah, by all means. But yeah, this is outstanding. His head sculpt is great. I love it. Actually having him in person, looking at him. The sculpting of his hair is outstanding. I love that. The sculpt of his mask is awesome. I love the face sculpt. I love this face sculpt. I adore it. And now let's really get down to nitty gritty. So the texturing, I love the texturing through the costume. I freaking love that. I love all the texturing through the freaking costume. It brings, McFarlane didn't do it with the Hal Jordan figure, which I don't know why he did that, but he put the texturing on this one, and it just makes it look infinitely better. This texturing, it makes the costume look 100 times, but it just does, in my opinion. You guys can let me know. Maybe some people don't like the texturing, but I do. I love it. It brings out the costume. I love it. I love it. Yeah, texturing all throughout. You got the little underoos there, the little diaper. More texturing through the back. I love it. On his butt too. On his legs. This texturing all throughout the costume. Like how it is with Atrocitus and how it is with Sinestro and so forth and so forth. But I love it though. I do. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you got the boots, and the boots are good. It is basically a reuse, from the Hal Jordan Green Lantern, which I will show a little later. But let's just get right into articulation. So head up that much, he looks up. Down that much. You can twist all the way around 360. He does have attitude, a lot of pivoting going on. Arms go out about that much. He can do a full rotation, full 360. Upper bicep swivel, and also butterfly joints on the inside. And doubly jointed elbows. Wrist hinge rotation. And up diaphragm, upper ball peg. A lot of pivoting. Crunch back about that much. Crunch forward about that much. Can twist left and right. It's really tight though. I don't want to damage my figure at all. And then the lower abdomen, it can twist all the way around. And he can split out. The McFarlane splits about that much. Can kick forward about that much. Can kick back about that much. Slight thigh rotation. Doubly jointed knees. And no boot rotation because it's McFarlane, of course. He does have the ball hinge that can rock all the way around. Can swivel a lot. It has ankle pivot. And it has hinge up and hinge down. And it has toe articulation. So there goes your articulation for Mr. Green Lantern Corps here. The Green Lantern with no name because McFarlane doesn't know, so he's just calling him Green Lantern. He should have did his research. I mean, like, would it have killed him to just go? I mean, I can go on Google and find out what his name is, but I just didn't want to go through the hassle. So let's get into more accessories. I didn't really get into all of them for some stupid reason. So these are kind of like open hands. His ring is sculpted, which is really nice. I appreciate that. So these are kind of like expressive hands, if you will. And also we have a fisted hand here. We have a fisted hand, and we have another open hand here. I guess another open expressive hand, if you so choose. We have a blaster hand here. I love this. This is awesome. I love this. Like when they, like when the Green Lanterns are fighting or whatever, and they use this blast effect from their ring. I love this. This is absolutely awesome. So for me to have this in my collection, I'm definitely happy for sure. And this is awesome right here. So this is the Guardian. Like, you might not pick up on it at first, but like once you get a close look at it, this is one of the Guardians. So for those of you who don't know who the Guardians are in the Green Lantern mythos, they're the ones who created the Green Lanterns. They are one of the oldest beings in the universe of DC, if not the oldest. And they've been around for like 1 billion years, and they're in charge of the Green Lanterns. So it's so cool. You see, they sculpted the ring in there, and they sculpted the Guardian like if he's talking to the Guardian. So that is just, I love that. I freaking love that. And then also you have what every Green Lantern needs, which is the battery, where they can recharge their rings. Love this as well. Like I said, they gave a lot of accessories. And also we have like a Green Lantern shield here. Love this too. This is how it's done. This is how you do it. This is how you do it for the Green Lanterns. So just absolutely awesome. And so I popped the other guy on, the weird toad alien looking guy. And he looks awesome. He looks good too. So I really underestimated this set. I'm really enjoying it. So he has a nice head sculpt like I showed earlier. Yeah, so here is Green Lantern Corps member doing a blast effect here. Like I said, I love that blast effect. It is awesome. And here he is talking and communicating with the Guardian. That's just awesome. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I'm talking about. That is awesome. I love that. Absolutely love that. And so here he is posed up with all the, well, with the Earthbound lanterns. But here he is posed up with the lanterns. And that's really cool. I like that. I like it a lot. And so as you can see, I'll bring it in closer, but it's definitely a reuse. It's just a slight repaint. This one looks a little darker than this one, or it's the texturing that's throwing me off. But yeah, it's basically reuse. It's just this one has the texturing and this one doesn't. So I'll have to decide if I'm gonna switch up Hal Jordan with this guy, and have Hal on the texture body, and I'm gonna have to decide. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But yeah, so as you can see, it is a definite reuse, and they just added the texturing on this guy, which I do appreciate because he looks 100 times better. This one without the texturing, it looks a little flat. It still looks fine, but you know. But there is all the Green Lanterns that I have so far, and I'm enjoying building up the core. Absolutely, the Green Lantern core, absolutely. So my final thoughts on this figure, I'm going to give him a solid 8.5 out of 10. I bumped it up a half a point because of the texturing. I was going to give him an 8 out of 10, but I was like, love that texturing, so I'm going to go with an 8.5 out of 10. I think McFarlane killed it with this. He didn't need to add everything that he added on this figure, but he did. The sculpting of both the heads of these Green Lantern Corps members are phenomenal. They are, both of them. You know, I've looked it through and through. I've looked it over again, and I absolutely love it. You know, sculpting does make a difference with an action figure. It does. I've been doing this a long time, and that's always what's most important to me. I know for some people the articulation is the most important thing, but that's not the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me is how the figure looks, the sculpting, how good the sculpt is, and this is fantastic. Both sculpts. They added the texturing on the body. The colors are good. The paint is good. My figure came out clean. I don't see no blemishes, so that's a plus. And yeah, is this figure worth a pickup? Well, not for $100, unless you guys got it like that and you could afford to pay $100 on the aftermarket. I mean, me personally, I would still say no. I would say look for him on retail. Look for him at Best Buy because that's where I got him from by accident. I will reiterate that. But you know, is this $30 figure worth it? I say yeah, with the accessories, with the options that you have, yes. And the sculpting of both the heads are good, and the texturing on the costume is fantastic. So I would say yes, this figure is worth the pickup. In my opinion, not worth $100, mind you, but you know, is it worth the pickup? Yes, and it's awesome to have more characters in the Green Lantern Corps. I really appreciate that a lot. So, guys, that has been my review of the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Collector's Edition Green Lantern Corps member because he don't know the name. Or if he does know the name, he didn't tell his employees or whatever. So we just calling him Green Lantern Corps member. You know, I call him Wolf Guy. So it's been my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. Like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate it when you do that. And until next time, see ya in brightest day and blackest night.